We listen and we don't judge. So when we first started dating, and you would write me like big paragraphs about like how much you love me and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I would copy and paste it, put it into Chat GPT, and then I'd tell Chat GPT to write me something, and I would just send it back to you.
Babe!
It worked every time too, bro. It worked
Wait,
every single time. We listen and we don't judge.
Wait, did you actually do that?
We listen and we don't judge.
So like every time you go to sleep, I always go on your phone and look at it and go through everything.
What the fuck? We listen and we don't judge. So one Christmas, remember that Christmas I got you a promise ring?
Yeah.
And I told you that shit was expensive as fuck. And that it was like real gold and shit.
Yeah. That shit's fake?
I'm not gonna lie, it was like $20 from like Walmart, like in the jewelry thing.
What the fuck?
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes when we're like doing it, I like pretend like I finished just so I can go to sleep and watch my show.
What the fuck?
We listen and we don't judge. Okay, so we listen, we don't judge, right? Okay, so one day I got in trouble by my mom. And I was so mad, I was so furious because I didn't think I deserved that trouble, you know? So one day I decided to put her toothbrush and clean the toilet with it. And I put it back in the rack, so when I watched her in the morning wake up and brush her teeth, and I just smiled. We listen.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Evil.
Listen, that's just some real reckless ass shit for you to do.
You got a new toothbrush.
No, it don't even know, and that don't even fucking matter.
We listen and we don't judge.
So my mom has like this obsession with Bath and Body Works candles. She got like 30 of them. So anytime the holidays come, I go in there and I take like 2 and I re-gift them. I give it to somebody else because she got so many. She be like, she gonna burn all of them. She don't even be burning them like that.
Hold the fuck back. No, fuck that story.
I probably
I say if you went and stole my fucking candles, that
she
is
got like 30. Like for real.
You stole my shit out of my.
We listen and we don't judge.
So y'all remember yesterday when I made y'all some hot links, right? Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. I had a terrible itch. A terrible itch.
When?
Yesterday when I made the hot dog.
Where? What was you itching at?
I was my ass. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Why you made ours?
This is serious. Listen, let me get it out. Okay. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, we don't judge.
Listen, I had a terrible itch. And I had to itch that booty. You hear me? And I could have washed my hands. But I didn't. So I just made y'all shit. We listen and we don't judge.
That's not like. That's this.
I thought this is listening and we don't judge.
No,
I knew that link smelled like something.
We listen and we don't judge. When I was about 7 to 8 years old, I used to go to sleep in whatever position I wanted to die in. Like if I wanted to go to sleep with the peace sign up, I put the peace sign up and just that's how I was gonna die. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. I once let a young man that I was dating convince me to let him have a side chick because his sexual drive was too high. The side chick ended up being a nigga.
We listen and we don't judge. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we listen and we don't judge.
Sorry, y'all. Go ahead. But we listen and we don't judge.
Okay, so when we was in a relationship, like I used to watch you be on TikTok, and some of them girls used to be pretty fine, and I used to look at their ad name, and then when you wasn't paying attention, I would go back and look at their page.
All right. Okay. You're not judging, right? Mm-mm. When we was in a relationship, the one time that she went to Miami, I actually took a flight also to Miami, and I popped up at your hotel because I wanted to see if you was like actually there with Doobie and not with a girl, and I saw you as a Doobie, and I stayed there for 24 hours and then I came back home.
You slow, bro. We listen and we don't judge.
Why do you keep saying... Okay, go ahead.
Because you told me that's how you started off.
Okay. Oh, I think it is. Maybe you're right.
I don't know, but listen. So we listen and we don't judge. That time on your birthday when I bought you those expensive shoes, I kept the receipt because if you was gonna have a dude at that dinner party you was having, like if you would have had a dude there for you, I was gonna take the shoes back and not give them to you.
I put the shoes on though. Did you forget?
Yeah, but I still kept the receipt. So just in case.
But that's not when we was in a relationship. That's when we was broken up. It's okay.
But anyway it go, I kept the receipt because I was gonna take the shoes back if I would like seen another dude was there paying for stuff.
Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before we actually officially broke up, like I was already clocked out mentally. Like y'all know what I'm talking about when you clock out before you actually leave the relationship. And so towards the end, I really just stayed with you because I was using you for money. Because like, you know, you were taking care of me and stuff. But that's the only reason why I stayed as long as I did.
And then women wonder why.
You say you can't judge. You can't judge. You can't judge. Why you look so mad?
Because I can't listen and not judge no more. I'm judging.
No, you have.
After the last thing you just said, you being judged. Man, I don't even want to play this game no more.
Come on.
No, you talk about we listen and we don't judge.
Oh, you get like 4 of them. You can't judge.
What you mean?
All right, come on.
We listen and we don't judge.
You're just telling the truth, a secret truth.
Okay.
So go ahead and tell them
we
how you
listen and we don't judge.
I'm winning.
I slept with one of your friends.
Stop playing with me. It's not even funny.
Do it look like I'm laughing?
Who you slept with? Are you
we
dumb?
Don't judge. We don't judge.
Are you dumb?
We don't judge.
Are you dumb?
We don't judge.
I don't want to play
and
this
it was
game.
after
Right.
we broke up.
Bye, y'all.
We listen and we don't judge.
Mom, we listen and we don't judge.
Addison, I know the rules. Okay. Sometimes when I used to come home from work, I would stop and get myself something to eat, and I wouldn't get y'all nothing.
You know that.
We listen and we don't judge.
So a lot of times with like the bowls and forks, plates, spoons, you know, those things go missing. I do be throwing them away because it just takes too much, you know, when you be washing the dishes. I'm just gonna throw it away. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. You remember when you couldn't find the plugs to your PS5? I cut them up and threw them away. We listen and we don't judge.
So sometimes I would like, when I would come in, I would set your clock back like 3 hours late, so you wouldn't know what time like I got in.
Addison.
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen. You said you did what? We listen and we don't judge. You remember that time you wanted me to, you had to get up early and you wanted me to get those shoes for you? You wanted $600 and I told you I didn't have it? I had it. I just didn't see like spending $600 on a pair of shoes, Addison. That just didn't really make sense at the time. Addison, are you not paying attention?
I am.
Ready? We listen and we don't judge.
So those 2 wigs, you like them. I wasn't really a big fan of them. Yeah, I threw those away. they wasn't hitting. I throw them away. So.
The ones that I accused Daddy of?
Yep.
Addison, those wigs was very expensive.
But
what you didn't like about them?
it wasn't. It just wasn't true. I didn't like it. Threw it away. Both of them.
Turning this off.
We listen and we don't judge. I remember from the age of 13 to 17, I had a severe and unhealthy crush on Curtis Payne from House of Pain. Yes, it was the one that was the dad. But we passed that though. What that girl do to y'all? Cooking with Kai. What she do to y'all? That girl don't do nothing but make shrimp grits and twerk. Why are y'all so mad about that? Y'all talking about, oh, if my boyfriend reposts another Cooking with Kaya video, I'm gonna ban y'all mad as shit and y'all insecure as shit. And it's ironic coming from me, I'm not gonna lie. But no, seriously, G shit. This whole Cooking and Kaya situation with her going viral or whatnot, you know what it reminds me of? It just reminds me that most of y'all were born from side chicks. That's why y'all so insecure, because y'all mothers never had stability. So now y'all, like I've never seen this much uproar over a girl that likes to cook and sing a jingle to her name. That's crazy. I've seen so many think pieces on this girl. Leave that girl alone.
Okay, Moise. So we're about to play We Listen and We Don't Judge.
How does that one go?
We listen and we don't judge. So whatever I say, you cannot judge me.
I cannot judge you. So if you say bad thing, I cannot judge you.
No. Okay, you ready?
Go.
Let's say it together.
We listen and we don't
judge. Sometimes when you ask me to look at your hair and see if it grew, I tell you that it did, but really it'd be a couple bald spots. But it's okay.
What's your point of doing that? Why are you lying?
No,
why are you lying? What's your point?
I'm dead serious.
So you're serious?
It's okay. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, just okay. We listen and we don't judge. The first day I met you, matter of fact, the first day I met you, I was thinking that this one, I'm just trying to just knock this one and let her go. You feel me? I don't want to relationship. I'm just trying to knock and go to the next one. We listen, we don't judge.
And you thought that was gonna work?
We listen when we don't. Did
it work?
It did not work, but
Okay.
but that was my intention.
Listen,
we listen, we don't judge.
Yeah, and we don't judge. Sometimes when you talking to your homies in Yoruba, I act like I don't know what y'all saying, but I really be having Google Translate on, so I know exactly what's going on.
What app is that?
I be all in the business.
What app?
Don't worry about it. Thank you. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. Every time that you ask me, Moise, how does my makeup look? I'm always saying, oh my God, it's beautiful. In reality, it's ugly. But I'm always saying it's beautiful because you're always wasting time. You're the last person that we're always waiting for. And we have to go somewhere. And it's always late night. So I have to say, it looks beautiful so you can feel better of yourself and you can feel that you have done a good accomplishment of makeup. We listen and we don't judge. I asked before you play the game, we listen and you don't judge. There's a lot of things that I have to get out of my chest. We listen and we don't judge. All the up, you're wasting time, Jayla. We listen and we don't judge. You're already judging me by looking at me. You are judging me by looking at me. Go ahead.
We listen and we don't judge. You supposed to say it with me.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes when I pass gas at night, I blame it on winter.
So your shit that be smell like that?
We listen and we don't judge.
That's all that sushi and burger that you're always eating. We listen and we don't judge. Every time I always say I'm wasting, is my stomach flat? I'm always saying, yes, it's flat. You don't have to go to the gym. You are doing good. But in reality, you have the same belly as me. Big with no 6 packs. You need to start going to the gym. You need to start eating salad. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
We don't judge.
When you ask me if your skin is getting better, I say yeah, but really you can connect the dots on your face. It's really giving crunch bar. We listen, but we don't judge.
We listen, we don't judge. No, we listen, but we don't judge. Every time that you ask me, Moise, can you see my lace on my wig? I can see your lips. Me and your lips are doing eye contact. I can see your lips can look at me. I can see your lips, but I'm only saying that I can't see your lips, so you can leave me the fuck alone. But your lips is actually showing every time you do your wig by yourself. We listen and we don't judge. Now go.
Listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when we take pictures, I tell you to stand on a stair just so you don't look so short. We listen and we don't judge.
When people say, damn, yo, Justina got her ass now, I actually showed them a picture of your old one. I do.
You liked both of them, so we listen and we don't judge. Sometimes in pictures with you, I don't smile because you have those shiny white fake veneers, and it just makes me feel less than.
I was as white as you. Fine. Anyways,
we listen and we don't judge.
When people say, yo, Justina is the best rapper on Wildin' Out, I tell them that I write the raps for you.
That's a lie. They know that's a lie.
We listen and we don't judge, okay?
Okay, back from that big lie.
Okay. We listen
and we don't judge. All right, well, anytime we're in an interview and they ask me who my favorite battle rapper is and I say you, I simply do that because you're there in the interview with me. Hey, Hitman,
who the
hey,
hell
Clips.
else would it... Okay. All right.
We listen and we don't judge.
So that time when I told you that I actually had a booking in Canada, I actually never had a book. I just wanted to get away from you because you just was annoying me so much that time. I really just went back to my house.
Okay.
That's it.
We listen and we don't judge. That's funny because actually that time when I told you I had a booking in LA, I really just came out here to bang Nick. And
get the fuck out of... All right,
my period's late. We listen and we don't judge.
No,
we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. So sometimes, you know how I be having dreams and I be sleepwalking and stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes I be having dreams of having, you know, what with other girls, and I wake up and I still give you a kiss. Don't judge me.
Don't piss me off. Already the first one?
Don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
I don't even got nothing to say after that. Are you for real?
You just don't want to know who it is. That's all. You don't want to know who these girls are. As long as you don't know who it is.
No, because now I'm about to turn the camera off and ask you who was it.
No, you don't want to know. Trust me. You don't want to know. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. We listen and we don't judge.
Whenever I'm cooking food and I happen to drop any food on the floor or anything like that, I'm putting it on your plate.
Trifling.
You still eat it. And you say, babe, dinner was so good.
Sure was. A little dirt won't hurt. I mean.